chase.
They would, but there are two guns, not arbitrage, where you pull out your fund.
Is this because I thought you're the CEO of the company that
Geneva or something of that sort.
Let's see. Like it.
Ready? He's very tempted. Benefit with the first boundary once again.
Yeah, we saw probably the only ball that spun.
And that was 94 around.
But interestingly, now mid-on's gone back in line.
This one's a good batting track. He hits the ball hard. Power there.
And you saw that.
Then, or is the other way around, if you're naturally
In the Sehwag, the other is sitting along stuff, and there were some good bowlers around, and they put defense. You know, whether it was Sehwag. So you got to have a cognise because they go through the basics. White ball cricket, they want to graduate very quickly.
He won. And you do need a good
straight.
If it turns,
Bad luck.
oh, across the stumps.
what he said was, it's not turning.
Yeah, very creative now. Well, development for Reddy.
Next over. There's nothing there for Nathan Lyons.
Out. We're going to have a consultation between the full and then it went into the ground. I think Alex Carey's not
a fit placement. It's a fair delivery.
Very, very tight either way.
And
upstairs on your own behalf.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not allowed to, we've got to move on. And clips the edge on the way out.
One I've never seen before.
Moved on.
and what the evidence there to overrule the decision.
Ball, Garrett.
Frustrating now. This will be frustrating. This is
The man settling underneath. And
Here's chances in this cricket match. Better positions for your team.
long for Pat Cummins. A very memorable innings.
It's fabulous innings, this.
A few would have started in Suttons to him. Congratulations to... It's an entirely different structure. Only in the 2011 final and Stokes is going on. Anyway, the young bull and the old Quadra hasn't even reached the playing right. I'm ready to go. Bertram says, he said, no. Approach this. Well, India have gone with the same. Amazingly, two men are back fine leg and Ramsey Scoops of nice, excellent batting. You need to games of cricket you've played. It's always there's a lot of talk about that. So Bumrah will be enjoyed. More orthodox field now with three, and that would have really helped. It is where the key guys can get a. That's a very good point. You might to give your bowlers 24 hours. It's a rapid pace. But if you, for example, they bowled this morning. Yesterday. Better for batting than it has at any time. For India, this pitch is like clean. Players have been able to drop period to not only tomorrow. Bumrah. And did it hurry through or what? He's running in hard, Akash, the cricket. Tell you, I understand.
Yes.
A half volleys and hurry through chest high to the keeper. But on lane delay, they've got to be so disciplined back for that scoop shot on Sam Constas. At risk, quickly become reputed to play in bold a couple of times for it because you get caught. He's come off. Look at this delivery. Fast outswingers. That is tough to play. Mean to be critical, just observational. Make any sense? There's so much space. Another slamming into the gloves. Oh my goodness! Why are they the two best? Because they understand. Often you get a bowler with Usman Khawaja with Bumrah coming round ball. And the tendency is to blame this a little technically, I'd say. The opening up and the front on is... He's not a huge mover his feet, but he's old now, Usman Khawaja. Another good out here that no batsman, I don't... Nice to see so much movement. We talked about how pep in their step. What the pitch is. If you run in and hit the thing that right now. That's exactly what he's there for. Off stump, outside. Fortunately, the chance went begging. It's actually very close. And Bumrah's just done the double. It'd certainly be about 1 yard. Catch that, it'd be back a couple. Anyway, the moment. I've said on the first day of the game, out there, it's the emotions of this series. Harry, right, Usman coach. A few have gone in the gap.
Yes.
Wise not to take. Perhaps there's a yard thing of his with that back. I think that's a sort of slight. I knew a coach made a couple of hundreds in the Middle East, which are pitches to keep in mind. Remember, pitches in Australia this summer. I was just highlighting his form. I mean, I'd committed forward. Kind of a nervous thing. They're very aggressive, and he said this. I've been very. That's really thought he'd pulled off a blinder there. Oh, another one doesn't carry. Top hand. An update on what's actually going on. Look, it doesn't say quite much to take, and Carl Hooper was very good at taking that back live now with Jasper Waja. Oh, what a.
He's not being the best of. Smart thing that he's doing is he's not pushing at the JL and I. We don't mind being.
Him shuffling across. He's almost not movement. He is tentative. Bowling at this pace. This is as tough as it gets for a left hand. Drastic fast bowling, and I don't care who you like Wazim Akram. There was Andy Roberts.
What we've seen is pretty much. So just going past the outside.
Waja was fine playing from the ball. Left leg comes through afterwards. Things are learned in batting. If you're left, you maintain your. So that's really just frustrating. In the end, if you keep beating, you pay. 15 for no wicket. Again, he needs something to. Camera is always, but this running in hard. He's hitting the sunny. We were talking about Mark and I the last time.
Plays that cut shot, but they've got a deep fine leg for the scoop, and I think straight away that from
high class bowling.
4 fresh legs.
6. Look at the pull stroke. Actually, there's no one back. Snibble shot to be playing. And equally, a bouncer was above the shoulders. So we'll be happy to have the runs. Second replay we saw, real close. Sure, if you were going to hook it, you were inside the line. 6 overs, 20 for no wicket. One thing that we now know, reach. The more you bat, the more you understand that angle is a real problem for a batsman when the ball. Got him. There's a little bit of vengeance there.
Yes, I think he's egging the crowd up. Had toyed with him in the pad for it, which is it's well up. Didn't have an eye on the up. The first ball he had missed it. The ball. And Sam Constas.
To face the music. This is hot stuff.
Young Constas had felling.
Over the ball. This is.
The way the ball angles in, and then after.
From Jasprit Bumrah, 20 for 1. Virat Kohli really. Another look at the loss of.
So we realized the fact that, and so this time around,
Khawaja has 10 runs. But by being back, he's turned it into. But he's still in there. He's found a way, fighting for dear life out there.
but not the most convincing of.
I'd say.
That India finds itself in clear in case Australia will be looking to get at least two.
Kohli's moved out of slilders are. Anyway, 21 for 1. Still, Kohli is the man there. Oh,
As he went through his...
that's what he's in forward. Off balance.
had him in 2 and a gully. Just maybe advanced down the pitch.
On a day when... Here. Beauty! Can't believe Usman's still out.
Down the pitch to try and...
Dennis took a while, yeah, he watched the ball. That of 23 for 1.
Because both teams, but once that shine comes off,
to that, or are you quite literally just playing the...
come down at him and try and negate some of it as late as you possibly can. And yeah, well, there is. You need a bit of luck. But if you can just find a way, just go completely reckless, and
Not sure I can see Labuschagne and Kawada doing that. You never know.
it is an option.
It's your street.
There's some fair stats there, Isha. I think remarkable.
That was a question.
Yep, Kohli knew. High.
Yes. Of the pendulum, where teams are on top. That's what he wants. 23. And he's just timed Jasprit Bumrah, but strike.
But even from Kawad now, and suddenly Siraj comes on. Nick, you get at the moment. A lot of theatre, a lot of energy.
Village.
When you're out there in the middle now.
Get your bag of greed on your head. 25,000 people come through the gates for an athlete. That's exactly what you want to be a part of.
This was some of the characters that got around the team. You know, you think, of course, they.
Well, he wants to try and drive that ball.
Getting himself into his spell here. Change and come around.
Around the wicket. We want him playing as many balls.
And that's what he... Movement. Now, so that's the plan now to Kawhi. Drive, try and bring slips into play.
Him drive through the offside.
Overdone. 1 for 23, but we are ready to play again. They want something here, India. Quite clear.
A lot at the start. This is what we should be doing. This is where we should be bowling. Serious, I didn't have the gloves on. I was standing next to Beth.
You've got these plans. The bowler's clear. I mean, left, right, and centre, and Virat wants it to happen right.
Communication within your own side is quite clear as well, in that you can get in the batter's head.
Right in your face.
That was fielding position. As around 1 for 24. We'll have to run these. Just a reminder of the context of this orders. It's 1-1 at the moment.
The fact that actually the three of us about what
They managed to get through the threat of
and have a little partnership.
I'm out. I feel like it's a real balance, and it's difficult to stop. So there'll be two players.
pull them out, but also dangling enough of a carrot. Sense of urgency now from these two.
Marnus Labuschagne, and that's good intent.
And all that pressure you just feel is...
It's funny. All three of us have got a different opinion as to, but no one really knows what's going on down this game, and that all three...
Australia just...
Actually, there's an argument for a laminate cup. Good short leg. Incredible
outing. But I don't know, Mark, whether you saw the right things, but if you could just too much. And I get no constance. They kept the length.
more runs, but you might get more wickets. I think to be critical for whatever reason. And of course, at the other... shot.
He just graft away with balls slightly short. Ferocious pull shot, just a little inside.
He's been very animated in the field today. There's a slips now. Why?
Seeing some lateral movement. Up, and they're very close to the off. But just too much on the pad.
It's the length. I think if you keep trying to get to incredible how many balls he's
Possibly carried.
the walk a bit too. He had a lot of momentum. The left-handed fielder that creeps up on you. So 6 out of 8 there in a small package, but it's difficult.
Again, they're covering that line in the shot. Now this boundary that only shoes in it.
40 for 1.
A bit like Pat Cummins bowled the next test for the final test, because this is making an impression and round the corner. A long history to test when they had these other seams. Right now with Bumrah.
Resilient umpire in the face of that.
Or LBW, on-field decision. Your lockout decision.
Much in it. Very frustrating.
When they saw the last stump, this is the one that
his batting was incredible. Scoring okay. The scoreboard was ticking. In strength. And of his 43 for 1.
It's been a gritty knock from Usman.
There's quiet, please.
Yeah, it's the full length, giving runs on both sides of the wicket. And you can see again, they're on the popping crease. And the ball.
The last tour here in us.
That's as good a shot he's playing in this. This is more like nice stride forward, struck on the up.
Yeah. And again in this ball out there, back to.
With the explanation as to pad like it did with Constance in the first inning.
To finish, it is time. 2 wickets, of course, in a lot.
Wonderful test cricket that we're with.
Australia, maybe the birth, where he picked up 3 for 9 in 58. Loss of. And India did everything that would, and they had to just put some pressure on to start to seize a bit of the control.
A couple of the other quicks, and the fight.
Australia lead by 150 is concerned by the Indian bowlers. Start ball 1. Little more quicker. Good afternoon, Mark.
I think that's spot on. Taken more wickets. Have beaten the bat. The pitch thing with Irfan Pathan, that's all. You have to be slightly prepared to be driven. I was impressed with sort of inexperience of errors, so because of cooperation and gets knocked away by a player who's not at his best. So the runs he gets, he's getting into survival instinct is a very another edge that didn't.
And you think having to just come out and keep going on his merry, others are up and about. You've got to work hard.
Not hanging on to that full stump line. This level of performance of they call up so brilliantly time after time.
Taylor, the great Australian captain, used to all, you'd say, a great captain on his #1 bowler.
Deep, just, there was a lot of concern, wasn't?
And this was, we're talking about a reason why. So didn't get him back to a great extent. And how...
I think that on the flexibility. You've got to hand it to there still with 27 on the board. Oh, I thought it.
Players play the on drive well. Confidence. That's Manus Labuschagne.
Ball, so that's going to be more tired having bowled.
I spoke too soon. Out of the shot actually, and someone's through the shot.
Siraj is concerned, attacking a lot. Be quite intriguing.
Slips. Full length balls, particularly if there's a bit of width to.
Made it through, he's batted it, but he's done it. And Siraj push Australia back or get Travis headed in.
Steve Smith's looking to throw a catch from a full length, and he was expecting. I mean, India get a couple more wickets.
When he came out to bat at the gap, four of them.
Well, he can't get one.
They've not targeted that near enough.
They set the nick off, and he doesn't. Either misses or hits it.
Three. Oh, this is great Test match cricket because all now and try and put India under.
Oh, into the body, Bumrah comes in. 85 for 4.
On today. He turns to it the first time of asking, it works.
Times in his first spell.
In need of some runs.
What about Ambrose?
Yeah, wonderful bowler, Fred.
Jasprit Bumrah, because he sent another on without scoring. It's 85 for 5.
House just leaves Mitchell Marsh. 201 for Bumrah.
It's a good one early on. He's out.
Mitchell Marsh quickly in both innings.
There's something about seeing athletes in that have always been. Even the mighty couple. Back for 3.
Manus Labuschagne.
And this is a beautiful test match because imagine then, say, Australia get bowled out for about 1.
Australia to get another 100.
Quickly puts his hand up, saying,
Oh, there's one. Stop it, Jasprit Bumrah a while ago. And Bumrah now back in. I was just saying he's batted well. That is Preet Bumrah. He's just bowled. He's just. Carey's gone for 2.
At the Melbourne Cricket Ground, Australia 96. Queen. India.
everything, absorbing. Quick.
Okay, one slip in a gully.
And look what Siraj was to receive the throw. He was just walking. Look at this. They've run 4 now. But Cummins.
That's where he is. That's what I would say. He's, and certainly the one at leg gut. It's difficult for his confidence. 100 comes up for 6, effectively in a 1 in. 2 drop catches for Yashafsi really quickly. He was very close. More. See Rohit's reaction there. Wow. And on strike now. They want to bowl at Cummins.
But they're now in a position where they can actually. I think they're concerned about it. They don't want to give.
Turf, diving effort.
Just got a fraction straight.
Gets the through it. Valuable for Rohit. Whip it away on the leg side. Chance down off Labuschagne, which should have been taken. They're concerned. I appreciate one that has to send the message of calm.
To walk out, open the batting.
From Akash. He does more.
From Cummins, so strong through, one of the best bowlers on the planet, but it's his...
At all, would you?
Moving.
He was.
Down it.
Time 54 we have coming up. Australia 6 around him. Macca's scorecard,
and I know what he means to chase, able to players come self and realise that or to do that, and they should be able to.
And you could see by his reaction when that passion is brilliant.
The lunch that Mark Taylor, who was one of Australia's,
If Rohit Sharma doesn't go with just spin bowler, obviously. As it was Pujara I've seen in the game, and he will not important innings. Mike Hussey used to work out, Michael Clark.
A bit uneven, I have to say, both in bounce and in, by the way, in the fourth day of the game. That's not 53 now. Oh, look at that.
Into him with the angle and also using the bat. It comes onto the bat nicely then.
Now replacing Jasprit Bumrah. I was about to say that. Up go India's spirit.
Out. I've checked the field placement. It's gonna have RTS. Let's just roll back once again. Compass call. Michael, you'll be
The Melbourne cricket ground. Fine innings.
I do know.
Wow, Jasprit Bumrah in the off year building a partnership with Pat.
What a fine.
He was.
we have one umpire review for
The ground by the time a decision is made.
I can see the batter is
Always go back and
down this total.
It's India, just how supportive the.
But if
You and this your intent, maybe. Flying out after a couple of days on the beers at the cricket.
love that expression, Alyssa. This is so Australian.
Information.
Oh yeah, some golf information.
79, it's 174 for 9. Oh! Wasn't exactly hit charging.
I think
Catchable?
Almost turned up.
Because I can't afford to go home tonight. Couldn't putt that day, I reckon.
And the lead.
Wasn't a dangerous one.
Brought first, please.
No one believes this is it.
Keep rolling.
The interesting thing about that DRS word, there are 3 reviews available. The timing on that is not bad.
This is a big 3 for us.
Bring Scott Boland on strike.
That could be pivotal.
And after 66. Is that for the short air, long leg? They run 2 for that.
Single. They wanted to encourage Nathan enough to be able to stop the 2.
To bowl at number 10 rather than number 11?
Got that a little wrong. A couple of field plays.
Now the runs.
Oh, that's fine.
Had a chance of surviving than me.
It would be fitting.
This is 21st over.